Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just did water sign. Now it's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. My gang, my air signs. So let's get going, all right? And like I started with the other one, I'm gonna bring out the planets, okay, and see what the universe has to say for us right off the bat, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles of the highest white light. Please guide me into a clear, precise message for my collective. I am highly favored and extremely protected. I am because I am. You have yin here. So it's time to use your intuition, trust, and be patient on your spiritual journey. You have a lot of spirituality going on, and it's time to be receptive to this energy. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the second house. Okay, so it's about physical security, possessions, material value, and self-worth. Okay? Now, somebody is stuck in the South Node. You're destined to release whatever was from the past, okay? And this is what this Saturn retrograde is all about. It's about really seeing the past, healing it, and transforming, okay? So, it's time to bring this yin into our lives, all right? This intuition. Let's get the tarot. What tarot do I want to use? Now, let's see what tarot has to say for us when it comes to this intuition. Or remember, my readings are general, they're timeless, and this could be for air signs, but cross watchers are welcome. Okay, so put yourself where you belong. Use your discernment. They're general, so it could be business, finance, money, love, family, all that stuff, okay? You never know what's going to come out, but it's time to use your intuition. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. You have a brand new beginning. Now it's flippy floppy. Who knows what's going to go on with this? Remember, we all have choices. And what we do today defines what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, you definitely have a brand new beginning with something Spirit wants you to know, to use your intuition, because there's a lot of overindulging here. Okay, somebody around you, there's a lot of overindulging when it comes to this brand new opportunity. And now somebody is feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Maybe they missed out on an opportunity. Maybe they're dwelling too much on the past, and this is why that past card, that South Node, wants to come out. Okay, somebody needs to stop dwelling on the past and look at the two cups behind them. There is something to retrieve, and somebody wants to come in really fast, maybe from the past. It's the Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody from the past that you might have a little bit of turmoil with wants to come in and offer you something. But there's no death here. There's no transformation. And this is what you need to use your intuition with, and trust and be patient, okay? Because of the fact that it's causing somebody a lot of burdens. You're feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you or somebody around you. And the last card is the Ace of Wands. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Somebody is feeling very burdened because of this new passion that they have. Now, spirit guides, ancestors, whomever, whatever you believe in, is coming in to offer you brand new beginnings, okay? But in the process, we need to evaluate what's going on with us and where the overindulging is. Now, we all choose to overindulge in something. I love chocolate. I've really cut back a lot though, and which is good, because I allow myself to eat what I want when I want, so then this way I don't overindulge. Okay, because I like to overindulge in my food, I learned to not do this. The same thing as the exercising. I used to overindulge in it. Now I take it back. I don't do so much. There's things that we need to learn to cope with. I used to chase my lovers. I don't do that anymore. There's things that we used to really overindulge in, and we need to understand that maybe that's not the way to go anymore, because we're bringing up past hurts and not moving away. and it's causing some kind of trapped mindset. Okay, somebody feels imprisoned. This could be you, this could be somebody around you, imprisoned of this overindulgent, and they're constantly not looking at what they have behind them, not being receptive, like it says. Okay, there's a lot of confusion because of this an inability to transform that's weighing you down, but you have a brand new opportunity here, and the message wants to come in, but there's some kind of you're not learning something new, you're not using your intuition, you're not allowing the things to come in, and you're choosing to turn your back towards a situation and reclaim back your strength, no longer sitting in this judgmental energy of the past when it comes to some kind of lost legacy. Okay, now you're very enlightened about a situation, and it has you maybe feeling like a prisoner, but it's time to stand in your power. This Queen of Swords is the air sign card. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it's time for you to use your intuition, for you to understand that you're guided, you're protected, and you have this power to attract this love offer in. Okay, but just use your discernment. Be able to trust that the ancestors are only going to allow these people to come in if they're at your vibration. You have a love offer coming in, but somebody is feeling very much trapped because of some kind of indecision to not transform the situation, and it's got them maybe overindulging a little bit. Now it's time to work. Time to work mind, body, and soul. Time to turn your talents into profession. Time to go towards end goal. Time to think of the bigger picture. It's time to, oh wow. Well then, somebody wants to come in with an offer because they see you very much working tirelessly to turn your talents into profession. They're getting a little bit pissed the fuck off about a situation, I'm not gonna lie, and they want to work together with you, so that they can bring some kind of balance, equilibrium, some kind of harmony within yourself. Now, you might want to take consideration into this 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 offer, because clearly it's gonna start some kind of new beginning for you, and bring in your manifestations. You're gonna be able to work with the elements around you to bring in whatever resources you want. This is in the upright. So it's about magic, but internal magic, to stand as your King of Pentacles. Now, this person may be a King of Pentacles, and he may be manifesting you in. Remember, you can't manifest the person because everybody has free will. But if there's communication, understanding, respect, integrity, morals, loyalty, then you can get this, okay? This King of Pentacles energy is somebody who is structured, disciplined, okay? And you definitely have a counterpart. So, take it in consideration, okay? You have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in the upright. Now, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles are like the Beyonce and Jay-Z style, okay? Now, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the upright are, you know, they're intelligent, but they're a divorced couple. And it's because of this Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? Some kind of promiscuous energy who is love bombing and using their promiscuous energies to get them what they wanted. And that's where the Wheel of Fortune came. I mean, this is where the world came in. There's some kind of karmic completions here, and it has somebody very up in their head when it comes to this star, because it's time for healing, it's time for transformation, it's time for understanding, it's time to take the self-love cup, guys, so that you can stand as this real King of Wands, the leader to go towards. And this King of Wands is very deceptive though, okay? They've caused a lot of deceit and hid some kind of love when it comes to this Queen of Cups in the upright. And this Queen, you may be the Queen of Cups, and it's time to use your intuition, okay? Because you see the injustice for what it is, and the bickering within a group, conflicts, and it's time to bring balance to the situation and get out of this lack mentality, this trap mindset, this naive thinking, and see it for what it is, and take the burdens out of your back from any kind of betrayal, because there is a lot of imbalance here. There's no protection, and you need to move forward. And there's no protection for these for these promiscuous energies, okay? So anybody who is coming in with passion or lack of love, lack of self-love is just going to get cut off, okay? You have to use your intuition, okay? Because you have the second house here. Remember, it's about physical security, material values, self-worth, guys. With this king, you know, you have to be careful. You know, there may be a love bombing kind of energy around you, and there's an injustice, and it's because somebody wants to go towards this Two of Cups, very, very, very promiscuous. There's no self-love here. We're gonna have to start going inwards, okay? Because you only attract who you are. And if you want this message to come in, you're gonna have to look at these third-party interferences that are causing you some kind of separation with this Queen of Cups in the upright. You are the Queen of Cups, then you use your intuition like the Queen of Cups in the upright does. Because there's a lot of deceptions here, and it's time to heal this heartbreak, okay? So you can get out of this trap mindset and stop and go towards something and stop feeling stuck because you got two aces here. But somebody's overindulging and they're in a lot of regret right now because of this missed opportunity and choosing to stay stuck with a fucking Empress in reverse. Somebody who is trash. I'm sorry, we've all been in that situation one way or another, and that's how I can relate to that energy, okay? But that Empress in reverse has no self-love, okay? So let's see what the story is. Spirit guides, ancestors, show me what the story is. Anything else? Thank you. So at the bottom of the deck, now whomever, whatever, this third-party interferences, this working within a group is not working, okay? People need to start being independent and riding solo, okay? Because this group setting and working together is not working, okay? There's a healing needs to be happening now. Somebody is fucking with the healer. You could be the healer, but healer needs to happen because there's a lot of this third-party interferences, and it's not working anymore. Somebody wants you to go fast, very rash, or somebody is going very fast, but they need to take care of their body. They need to go to get a checkup. They need to do what they need to do. They need to put walls up. They need to protect themselves, okay? Because there's definitely a transformation here, okay? And there is no love lost, okay? There is no loss here. It's in reverse. You're getting no loss because you have the book of knowledge. You're able to see this, and this is why you have the yin here, okay? That divine feminine energy. So that you could protect yourself and know who you are. You're the lion, the lioness, okay? You have this book of knowledge. It's time for you to be independent, the lone wolf, the lone soldier, but still be able to lead the pack when it comes to this family, because this family is definitely sitting in some kind of, this home, this family, whatever, it's in the mud, okay? There's some kind of situation that you're feeling very much overwhelmed by, okay? Your emotions are overflowing, and it's because of these third-party interferences and eating the fucking forbidden fruit and not having any bravery, not being able to endure, and now you're stuck in this noose, feeling trapped, like somebody's got some grip over you. And this is the story of what's going on with this trickery, okay? Somebody is no longer being fooled with this elixir, okay? Their power is no longer working, and then somebody is no longer being haunted by this dark energy, okay? Now this community sees this history that's going on and how people can no longer prey on you because your emotions are coming to light. What is seen is coming to light, and that how you were being played for a doll, and this is the fucking tea, okay? Somebody needs to find some fucking integrity and some identity, because they're going at a snail pace when it comes to this perspective. Okay? They're not being enlightened by a situation, even if they're getting the visions. They're fucking chicken. Maybe they're not chicken anymore. Okay, and they see that they were just being a toad, and they want to be a prince now, and find some humility and some humanity, and find soul so that they can grow this tree of life and find you know, their family and shine bright on themselves and understand that we're all wildflowers, okay? It's time for freedom from this deception and this backstabbing, okay? You're being protected. Somebody is trying to cover up um, a, um, a volcano, okay, eruption, or somebody's about to erupt with these feelings. Go in solitude, okay? Somebody's in solitude, maybe tripping out or getting some kind of visions, or there's some kind of illusions that are being placed, okay, in this solitude, okay? It's time to be the milk and nourish yourself, because there's so many fantasies when it comes to this family, and they're not going to get away with it. This nasty eel-like energy is being dismissed because you're innocent, okay? It's time to see that these fucking pigs are getting defeated, okay? The all-seeing eye sees everything and knows that you're devoted to something. You have devotion, okay? It's time for you to use your intelligence because you belong. You're definitely protected, but you have to protect your heart, okay? This hedgehog, it's very soft, but he has to be hard on the outside. It's because you wear your heart on your sleeve. Remember that everything we do is a spider web, so what you know we're doing today does affect us tomorrow. So also the people around us affect us, so we have to be careful of their karma, okay? And understand that faith plays a big part in this. There's some kind of subconscious. You have to pay attention to your subconscious and understand that whatever people are boiling up is not going to work anymore, because you're protected with this wings of your ancestors, and they see that this skull and this possession and this dirtiness is coming to justice now, okay? Because you're a rebellion. You're going against the status quo of things because you see the future, and that there was no love in a situation, that somebody was trying to bind you to this darkness, okay? So it is what it is. It's time to use your intuition because it's about physical security, okay? Now the water sign is here. It's about spirituality, emotions, intuition, and compassion. Have compassion for these people, okay? Because you have Neptune here. Dreams and transcendence. Like I said, time for all of us to transcend, okay? Use this Neptune energy. Tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning, all the planets are aligned, okay? So it's time for you to really find some humanity within yourself and those around you, okay? Everybody's going through something. And even if they want to stay in the dark, you know who you are, you know your heart. It's time. What is already with you? Understand that everything is already inside of you. You know your heart. You know what you need to go do, okay? The perspective of, you know that life is a one big journey. You know that everything you do plays a toll tomorrow. You know, it's all about your dreams, about nature, about Gaia, about coming together. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Okay? Understand that you are the maker of your world, that you are not haunted, that you are not a victim. There is no victims here, okay? What you want wants you, but you're going to have to go forward. Allow these messages to come in, okay? Don't be biased. Don't be ignorant. Remember your role as an empress. Who goes after. Have faith in the process, okay? Have faith in the journey. You're free from any judgments and free to love, okay? You are free to love. You gotta follow your heart. Follow your true north node. Get out of that south node, okay? And vision of life beyond death. I understand that we are energy. Transmute, transcend. There is no real death or soul, okay? And that's why we feel so connected to these people. The word wants to be written. And your world wants to be written. You have to speak to these people. Speak your life into existence. Understand that you deserve this, okay? You have divine light. You are the light. You are capable of seeing the world and having this vision beyond death and being able to communicate with the other dimensions, okay? You're free of any kind of judgments and disapprovals of others, and you're free to love. You have to have faith in the process that what you want wants you. Be the hunter, not the hunted, okay? There's a perfection of life, and you need to see the many meanings of it. What is already with you? Remember, it's here. Whatever you want, wants you and it's already with you. You need to have it come to life. Okay, it's time to come to life. It's time to birth something new. It's time to forget the past and move forward. 22 major arcanas. Let's go get an overall message. 22 major arcanas for my air signs and cross watchers. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. One major arcana. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and cross watchers. Thank you. We have acceptance. Okay, it's time to go into acceptance. Now, acceptance card. The 12 is the Hermit. So, like the bear hibernates, it is a waning period. Everything seems frozen, but the blockage is relatively temporary and indicated by the frail rope which is about to break. Change is about to happen. Hibernation is a period of rest and necessary for the survival of the bear. He is in a cave for a duration. In this, it is a card of repair. The moral is not. The moral of this card is not good, but the card 12 invites us to a necessary stop that prevents us from making mistakes. This is a period of waiting for conditions to become more favorable. This is a time where you don't wait for periods to become more favorable. We are waiting for a contract to be signed, for other people to get involved, for weather to change, or for better economic climates to launch a project. Then blockages and delays will be significant. Efforts to try to change others or the course of events will be vain. Beware of concepts of sacrifice. This is a period where we have no control over the object. On the other hand, it is important to observe and get ready. It is a time of strategy and planning. Those require limited physical and financial emotional resources as it is for the hibernation process, okay? So a lot of us are feeling a little, trapped or whatever it is, you're feeling like you don't have the resources to get you what you want, but you have to understand that with the right people around you, things will always prevail. So you have to keep that in mind, and you have to go inwards to see what you need to let go of and what you need to bring in order to fulfill your life mission. Okay, during the bear's hibernation, all the resources are restrained and must be used sparsely. The room of the cave, the air in the cave, the fat around the bear's body, so it is the quarantine period. One must use sparsely one's financial, physical, and emotional resources as they could deplete very fast without creating any results. So be careful of what you invest in, okay? And put that time and effort that you want into yourself, into others, into yourself, okay? Really start investing in yourself. The card of meditation. It is restoring peace of oneness. It is beneficial to withdraw from the daily routines and enter the silence of the great emptiness. To meditate will help you take right decisions to use the limited resources effectively. This card emphasizes the need for a period of calm in order to accept the deeper change during transitional periods. The Arcana 12 allows us to focus on the card 13, which is the gateway. It's so funny that, look, the gateway is right here in my fucking face, okay? 13, which is the gateway, which is the world card of transformation. See what I'm fucking saying? And I'm gonna read it. Gateway is a period of transformation where we go through a state of another. Intense self-questioning and introspection. The emotions may be foreign and suffering or separation. The body is going towards the ground, tells us that the sunrise in the canyon both indicates near death prior to rebirth. This association needs to be made prior to reconnecting. It is profitable to take some heights to observe the various plants that surround us. The vast cosmos is constantly changing. Also, what is above is like what is below. Our personal journey is beneficial and real if the lesson is regularly aligned with our personal evaluations and evolution with our environment. The metamorphosis is necessary and inevitable. A change of frequency and a level of awareness occurs in order to grow and to be open to everything around us. We are entering a new cycle. It is important to draw other cards to determine if future changes will be beneficial or not. Here, everything is accelerated. The pace will be sustained. We must learn from the past to prepare for the future. So you have to go into the hibernation in order to get this card of acceptance and go forward. Okay, so go into hermit mode so then you can really get this transformation, this death and rebirth, okay? It's beautiful. And you can go into a new world, right? Now, let's get some advice. Okay, so your subconscious is feeling naked, okay? Ask yourself, do you feel exposed or outed in any way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? All right, let me get some advice for you guys, like actual advice from the advice cards. Spirit guides, let's get some. Okay, that's way too much. I see the Chariot. I see the Tower. Wow, okay. So, the Tower, the Moon card, the Strength in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So somebody is having a Tower moment. Good, bad, doesn't matter, but there's some kind of ruin, disgrace, discarding, collapsion, and destruction, okay? Massive groundbreaking change is happening now and very soon. Change this large can often strike fear, but growth often happens outside of your comfort zone, alright? So you have some kind of illusion, some kind of something that's risking it's time to use your intuition, okay? Take caution to any kind of confusions, and that's why the card was there, and the Neptune's here. Dream and transform and transcend, okay? The advice is the moon is telling you that the things may not be as it seems. Trust your instincts to see past these illusions. You may be also experiencing mood swings, determining dominant insecurities and instabilities. If you're waiting for an answer, then be prepared to wait, okay? Because somebody's not strong right now and they're feeling very naked, okay? There's a lot of weakness here, aggression, insecurities, and indulgence. The advice is you need to cool your jets because things are about to get out of control. Keep your eyes out for mood swings and avoid stressful situations. You may feel like you're unable to handle most things as you normally would. This can also be a sign of jealousy or that you need to focus on regaining your confidence, okay? So somebody may be jealous around you and causing you to feel very weak and not move away to calmer waters, not have you transcend and move away, okay? With this Eight of Cups, you're avoiding. There's a fear of change, aimlessly drifting in a stagnation. Your fear of change has you staying put. This fear can keep you from moving on to bigger and better things. You may also be confused about which path to take. At some point, you're going to have to make a decision. Maybe it won't be the best one, but standing still will get you nowhere. You have the Three of Wands, okay? There's obstacles here, a lack of foresight, and unexpected delays. Why are you playing yourself safe? Stop holding back. Maybe you will fall a bit short on a personal goal, and now you're afraid to take another step forward. Dust yourself off and get up and get back at it, because these setbacks are an essential part of your growth. It's all part of the process, and you are indeed evolving. Be sure not to overcommit yourself. Okay, now let's get some advice, okay? Because somebody is very much keeping you trapped in this dark, and now you're feeling naked. Maybe somebody is illuminating this, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, let's get some advice from the Oracle deck, okay? You have that spirituality and guidance, okay? You're very much protected. Is there anything else? Gaia wants to pop out, and freedom, nature, and focus. All right, okay? Somebody's feeling very naked. They're going to have to start focusing on that intuition, okay? Be enlightened. For enlightenment, stay in the moment, okay? Avoid any distractions. Meditate and bring unresolved issues into play. It's time to go into nature. Start nurturing yourself. Take care of your needs first. Nurturing yourself will benefit others only if your needs are met first. Nurturing the new in your life and watch it grow. Because it's time for freedom, guys. Free yourself from limiting beliefs and attitudes. Be an advocate for freedom so that others can be free to pursue their their dreams. Unshackle the chains that bind you from being the person that you want to be, because it's time to go into Gaia and nature. Respect your body, respect the beauty of your body as you respect nature, as you respect Mother Nature. Remain connected to nature. You are protected. Okay, the download I was getting, oh my god, okay, ask yourself this. You're feeling like you're being chased or you're chasing somebody. Ask yourself, what are you running away from? What is making you feel overwhelmed? And what are you afraid of and unwilling to face? Okay? Because you have this spiritual guides. Your subconscious is telling you that you have this guidance, you have this connection, you have this Akashic records, this understanding, this book of knowledge tapped in. But you're gonna have to ask yourself, how would you like to be more spiritually connected? How do you have any resolved issues from the past, and what magical qualities do you wish to possess? Okay, let's get some of these messages, okay, and see what's going on when it comes to you, okay? Thank you. Bottom of the deck. It says there's a lot of greed going on here, okay? So maybe the, the Empress in reverse is a very fucking greedy person, okay? Are you too attached to things in an excessive way? Nothing good comes from it, and that's why it's time to like really put down these obsessive energies and really, you know, hone in and not do too much of something. And when you take something away from you, you end up going and doing it more. So it's about controlling your mind, okay, and being in love with yourself, and not having something to substitute when we're feeling lack or left in, or left out, less than, okay? Chin up, shoulders back, and stretch your neck, okay? Time for some self-love. Prejudiced, okay? What if you were categorized into a group and given attributes to were false without truly knowing who you were? Okay? Now somebody is feeling very prejudiced, or they are being prejudiced. Okay? Now, it's time to love on self, okay? Gift yourself a small piece of rose quartz to wear. Okay? What? That aura of yours is shining bright. Okay? The aura is shining bright, okay? Close your eyes and remember your greatness. Finish one goal today, even if it's a small one. Self-love, babe. Let's get you affirmation for the day. My capacity to tune into an energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Remember unconditional love, guys. Okay? Let's get the High Priestess of Light. 3113 on the clock. So, we have a river of blessings coming in, okay? You're going to have to release any kind of constraints and get the clarity you need in order to start planning and releasing any kind of illusions, because you have this beautiful bright heart light coming in, this beautiful green chakra, okay? But you're going to have to start communicating and opening up this communication, so that, because you have a lot of deep emotions here. There's unknown feelings and past life relationships. You're going to have this death and rebirth, okay? Turn that darkness into light and start summoning your power, okay? Use that intellect, that intelligence to control yourself. Remember, self-control is fucking sexy. Go with the flow, guys. Let go and start cleansing to start receiving this beautiful energy, okay? Trust all is well. Trust everything is on the right path. Use your innovation to start creating something new, because it's harvest time, baby. Okay, gather those blessings. You're protected. It's time to learn something new, okay? Dream, transform, okay? Understand that it's about physical security. you know, self-love, so that you can bring in this yang energy, okay? And go with your emotions, this sensuality, this spirituality. So you can get this fifth house, this passion, this play, this children, confidence, and creativity. Okay, it's absolutely fucking beautiful because you have Saturn here, feel restricted, expressing struggles, learning through the hard work, and having patience. Okay, because you have Chiron. There's a lot of hurt that needs to be healed here, but you can do it because Uranus is here. So, Uranus, kiss your ass, right? Radical change. That's awesome. Let's get a last closing. What does ancestors want to say? Okay, the ancestors said it's time for boundaries. Okay, it's time to put up those boundaries because there's a lot of destruction around you, and it's time for purification. Okay, harvest time, baby. Do what you gotta do. Okay, let people, you know, do what they gotta do. Unconditional love, you know, love is not binding. Love is very liberating. Okay, we have number 33. 33, guys. All right, number 33. Reduced down to a 6. It's all about love. The second journey. Boundaries, independence, and bravery. Do you sometimes feel everyone takes a piece of you and you end up carrying the burdens of others alone? Oh my God, I got such a crazy ringing in my left ear. It can be a lonely place catering to other people's needs, but it is time to put yourself first. It is often harder than it sounds to be your own priority, but it is time to put boundaries in place and learn to say no. There may be a particular person who places the bans upon you and it will require a certain amount of diplomacy in order to take a step back. If there is a lack of respect for who you are and how much you do, this needs to change. Start to make small steps towards creating a new life you want, not what others expect of you. You are independent, kind, yet insensitive. You can control your destiny, but you need to be brave and start making new plans. Alright? So, I really hope this resonated. I hope it helped. Love, light, respect. Have a beautiful, beautiful mid-month, you know, of June. You know, have a rest of a beautiful day, okay? Or night, depending on when you watch this. Mwah. If you want a more personal reading, you know what to do. And I hope to see you all at the powwow, okay? Ask me all these beautiful questions, because time to summon back our power and learn from each other. So, love, light, respect. Bye. 37:37 on the clock.